Let's stay here for a few more breaths. As the body begins to quiet, the breath becomes more smooth. And our focus turns inward. When we say focus inward, all it means is that our senses are still registering that there's a puppy outside, there's a truck on the mountain, I can smell the bacon from my husband's breakfast or something. But it means that we choose not to follow that thought or not to follow that emotion. And instead we choose not to ignore it, but just not follow it, and to bring our focus inward and just follow the path of our breath and allow that to quiet the mind and still the body even more. And then all together, inhale, let's bring hands to heart center. And share in the prana 3 times. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands over the heart 3 times, the shorter version of the Guru Mantra. Take a breath in. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And as we exhale, go ahead, open the eyes, and let's come to Tadasana at the top of our mat. We're going to go through some nice standing poses today, nice and slow. So just a reminder, if you are feeling a little creaky or like me, you're still recovering from some illnesses, you don't have to distance your feet 4.5 feet apart and do your deepest warrior 2. Just find a place, and I don't care if your feet are just 2 feet apart or more when you do your pose, where you feel the alignment and you can relax and find that inner focus as you do the pose. That's more important than being spread out 100%. Okay, Tadasana. Go through your physical marks. Once you feel comfortable there, close the eyes. Find that relaxed breath where you allow the belly to poof out and then gently come in. The chest is quiet. Let's stay here a few more breaths, really sinking into this pose. And on your next exhale, open the eyes. Let's begin. Open the palms, inhale, arms up. At the top, hands together, look at your hands, fold here. Again, adjust your pose as needed. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Hands together, exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Your head is in a nice neutral position. Chair pose. Inhale, extend the arms up high, sit in your chair. Take a look down, happy with your position. Bring your head to neutral. Keep your knees bent as you exhale, swan dive down into a forward fold. Knees are bent the whole time, even at the bottom. If you can, you're just resting your belly and chest on your knees, drop the head. Let's shrug those shoulders away from our ears. So even though our arms are hanging down our sides, we've activated those muscles by the shoulder blades. Inhale, step back to a plank. Don't worry, we're not holding it. Exhale, bring the knees down to child's pose. And stay here. Inhale, neutral tabletop. Curl the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. First one of the day, you decide if you'd like to hold it in stillness or a little bit of movement. Really stay here for a short count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking at your hands, inhale, walk the feet forward. Forward fold, you choose if you want your knees bent or not. Rising up, bend the knees, lift the head. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way to the top. At the top, hands together, hold here. Shrug those shoulders back. Review your foundation, getting ready for back bending stages. Inhale, let's go tall. Exhale, only the arms to behind us. Drop the shoulder blade, keep the ribcage in. Inhale, go tall. And exhale, find the back one. First one of the day, be gentle. Don't dump the weight into the lower back, keep extending, lifting up. And then we'll come to center. Exhale, hands together, right to your heart. And release the hand to the side. Open the palms, inhale, arms up. At the top, hands together, look at your hands. Exhale, hands to your feet. Inhale, sit in the chair, extend arms up high. As you exhale, bring those hands to your heart. Sit a little deeper. Let's do a nice twist to the right. If you inhale, left elbow to the right knee, stack the hands, lengthen the back. Make sure your knees are still parallel to one another. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Opposite side, as you inhale, the right elbow to the left knee, stack the hands, lengthen the back, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to heart. Exhale, forward fold. You choose straight legs or not. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale, child's pose once more. Inhale, neutral tabletop. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking at your hands, inhale, let's walk those feet forward. Right into a nice forward fold once more. Reverse swan dive, bend knees, lift head, inhale, rise all the way up. At the top, hold here, hands together. Review your foundation. And stages back bend, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, extend arms behind you. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, find the back bend. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands together, release the hands to your side. Let's bring our hands to our hips, stepping back with the left foot into warrior one. Inhale, step that left foot back. Straighten both knees, square the hips. Now we're in position, release the hands to the side to open the palm, inhale, arms up overhead. As you exhale, bend that front knee. Take a look down. Are you happy with your position? Maybe you want to extend your feet. And let's hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Opening into a warrior two, so we need to swivel that back foot and open the hip and exhale right into your warrior two. Don't be afraid to make adjustments and then come to a place of stillness. Hold here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition to warrior two on the opposite side. Inhale the arms up, swivel on the feet, square off, exhale, bend that left knee. You're in warrior two on the left side. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition to warrior one. Inhale the arms up, swivel the hips forward. You may have to look at back leg. And as you exhale, settle into your warrior one on this. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step the right foot forward. And exhale, release the hands to your sides. If you're not at the top of your mat on this side, maybe you need to step forward a little bit. Open up the palms, inhale, arms up. At the top, hands together. Exhale to your heart. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right foot back. All the way back, bring the right knee down, coming to lunge. Inhale, step the left foot back, and exhale with the downward facing dog. Let's hold here for one breath. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or puppy pose. Inhale, release the body down and rise up to Cobra or Sphinx. Hold here. Remember how we did the Cobra yesterday? Feel grounded through those hips, elongate the spine, change the breath. Feel those ribs laterally expanding for 2. And 1. Okay, remember how we did the plank yesterday? Curl the toes under, lift the knees up, activate those legs, activate the core, inhale, rise up to plank. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here. Let the head drop, looking backwards. You want a nice long neck. This is the resting pose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking at your hands, inhale, step the right foot forward, back into your lunge. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. In one breath, back bend, bend the knees, Lift the head and then inhale, rise all the way up at the top. Come right into your back bend. Inhale, come to the center. Hands together and touch your heart. Release the hands to your sides. Inhale onto. At the top, hands together. And then touch your heart. Inhale, chin. Exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, step left foot back. Bring that left knee down, coming into your lunge. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. Exhale, release check the chin. Inhale, release right up to Cobra. Hold here. 2. And 1. Curl the toes under with the knees, activate, and inhale plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Looking at your hands, inhale, step the left foot forward, coming into your lunge. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Bend knees, lift back, reverse one back, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back in. Inhale to center. And exhale, hands to heart. Release the hands to your sides. Let's bring our hands to our hips. Stepping back with the right foot into warrior 2. So your left knee will be back. So as you inhale, step that right foot back. And where off with this time towards the long side of the mat. Inhale the arms up on the line. Look to the left as you exhale, bend that left knee. Look down, be satisfied with your position. Hold here. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Coming into reverse warrior, release the right hand in front of your right thigh. Open up the left palm. Inhale the left arm up. Now square off towards that long side of your mat. This is a side bend to the right. All right. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, you've got a side bend to the right. Inhale, let's shine the heart up towards the sky. So there's a little bit of a twist here. Hold. 4. 3. 2. 1. As you inhale, come back so that your body's facing the long side of the mat. Exhale, release the arms back down on the line. Look up. Transition to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Swivel on your feet, square off, and exhale right into warrior 2. Look to the right. Hold here. 4. 3. Relax the chest. Let the breath come normal. 2. And 1. Reverse warrior. Release the left hand in front of your left thigh. Open up the right palm. Inhale the right arm up. Square the body off towards that long line of your mat. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, find that side bend to the left. Drop the shoulders. Inhale, shine the heart up towards the sky. Little twist here. Hold. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, let's bring those arms back down on the line and face forward. Look at your right hand, warrior 2. Coming to Tadasana. Bringing the left foot to meet the right. Inhale the arms up first. Swivel and then take a step or hop forward. Your back at the back, the arms extended up high. And exhale, release the hands to the side. Go ahead, come to the top of the mat, if you're not there yet. And let's continue. Open the palms, inhale, lift up. At the top, hands together. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, chin. Exhale, forward, forward. This time, stepping back to pyramid with the right foot. Inhale, step the right foot back 2 feet. Both feet are pointing in the same direction, square the hips. As you exhale, bring the head to the chin. Inhale, lift the head up. As you exhale, slide that right foot back and into a lunge. Inhale, step the left foot back and exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for 1 breath. Exhale, reach chest chin. Inhale, release. Inhale onto Cobra. Hold here. For 2. And 1. Get ready for plank, roll the toes under, activate those legs, inhale, exhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Looking at your hands, bring this with the right foot forward. Exhale, step forward with the left, right into the forward fold. Reverse swan dive, bend knees, lift head. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale to center. And exhale to your heart. Release the hands, open the palms, inhale up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Pyramid with the left. Inhale, step the left foot 2 feet back. Square the hips, exhale, head to shin. Inhale, lift the head. As you exhale, slide that left foot back and into your lunge. Inhale, step the right foot back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for 1 breath. Exhale, knees chin to chin. Inhale, release, rise up to Cobra. Hold here. 2. And 1. Throw the toes under, activate the body, inhale, rise up plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hold. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Looking at your hands, inhale, put the left foot forward. Exhale, step the right foot forward into your forward fold. Reverse swan dive, bend the head, inhale, up. And exhale, hands together. Exhale, back bend. Inhale to center. And exhale, hands to your heart. Release your hands to your sides. Stepping back with the left foot into a nice straddle. So if you inhale, step the left foot back, swivel both feet towards the long side of the mat. Now it's very important in the straddle that your feet are pigeon-toed or parallel to the short side of the mat. You don't want them to be duck-footed. All right, let's keep our hands on our hips. Coming into forward fold. Take a breath in. Exhale, lean forward, push the hips. Come all the way down into your straddle. As you come into position, let the head hang. Let's take those hands, those arms, and extend them behind you. Grab your hands. Push the shoulders up and away from you. And see if you can go a little deeper. It's about figuring out how to let go of that tension right where the glutes meet the hamstrings. And just elongate down. And let's hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Perhaps your fingers are touching the mat, fingers and toes in line. Perhaps you can come down to the elbows. Perhaps for some of you, even the head is touching the floor right in between your feet. And let's hold here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, half back. So as you inhale, lift up to a half back. Walk your hands to the left on the outside of that left foot. Swivel both feet in the direction of the left so that you're in a very elongated pyramid pose. Now here, you want to make sure you square off the hips. You can use your hands for support as you exhale from the head to the shin. Don't worry if your right heel is up in the air a little bit, no big deal. What's more important is that you're squared off. Hips are square. Hold here. To come up, come onto the toes of the right foot, bend that left knee, step forward into a forward fold. Bring your knees if you like, and the forward fold, facing left. Reverse swan dive, bend knees with head, inhale, arms all the way up. At the top, hands together, exhale back bend. Inhale back to center. And exhale, hands to heart. Release the hands to your sides. Step forward, you're not at the top of your mat. And open palms, inhale, arms up. At the top, hands together. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Warrior 3, supported. Bring your hands in front of you on the mat. As you inhale, raise the right leg behind you. Square off the hips. You don't want your right hip open. As you exhale, simply step back right into your pyramid pose. You may have to move your hands back a little bit. Inhale, look up. Exhale, find that beautiful lunge. Inhale, step the left foot back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for one breath. Exhale, release chest chin. Inhale, release, rise up to Cobra. Hold. 2. And 1. Roll the toes under, activate those legs. Inhale, rise up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking at your hands, inhale, let's step the right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, bend knees, and inhale. At the top, hands together. Exhale, back bend. Inhale to center. And exhale, hands together. Release the hands to your side. Inhale up. Exhale to your foot. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Warrior three left. Inhale, lift the left leg behind you. Square off. Don't dump your weight into your chest. Keep lifting the chest up, even though you have support of your hands. If you exhale, your legs are squared off, then right back into your pyramid. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, slide that left foot back into lunge. Inhale, step back to the right foot. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for one breath. Exhale, knee chest chin. Inhale, release, rise up to Cobra. Hold here. For two. And one. Curl the toes under, activate the legs. Inhale, accept plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking at your hands, inhale, step the left foot forward. As you exhale, step forward into forward fold. Reverse swan dive, then knees to head. Inhale, rise up. At the top, hands together, exhale, backward. Inhale, descension. And exhale, hands to come. Release the hands to your side, stepping back with the right foot into straddle. Inhale, step back. Lower the feet. Be happy with your position. Swan dive down, stopping at the halfway mark. Open the palms. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, swan dive down halfway. Hold here when the torso is nicely parallel to the mat. Resist the urge to lean backwards. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the hands down. Come all the way down. Find your straddle pose. Relax. Hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the head up, come into a little half back position. If you did widen your legs, you may need to bring them together for stability. And now reverse swan dive. Inhale, let's extend the arms to the sides, raise them all the way up overhead. And exhale, release the hands down. One more time, forward fold, but let's slide our hands down our legs. See if we can grab our big toes when we get to the bottom. Take a breath in. And exhale, forward fold. See if you can grab that big toe. Drop the head. So now our elbows are going up and out away from us as our head is down. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's release those toes and take our hands to the outside of that right foot. Swivel on your feet so you come into a very extended pyramid pose. And release the head tension. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward, come onto the toes of the back foot, bend that right knee, and then inhale, step forward, and exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, and knee back. Inhale, rise up. At the top, hands together. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, descending. And exhale, hands behind. Release your hands to the sides. Close your eyes. Soften the knees, soften your posture. Stay here for a few beautiful breaths. And then on your next exhale, open the eyes, release the posture, and let's all meet on our backs. Laying down on our backs, extending the legs down the mat. Then your arms to the sides. Oh, that feels good. All right, legs are active. You know, as usual, we do a nice easy spinal twist here. So all together, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, float the knees over the hips. As you exhale, knees float right, you look left. And do your best not to fidget for 2 minutes. Just enjoy this pose and let gravity open up your hips, back, shoulders, neck. And coming out of the posture, all together, take a breath in, exhale, contract, tilt, roll to center. On your next exhale, knees fall left, you look right. And again, let's hold this for 2 minutes, doing your best not to fidget, smoothing out the breath. And just like we did in the beginning of class, letting the thoughts, sensations, emotions run through our mind, but doing our best not to follow them. Simply observe, let them go, come back to that inner focus. And all together from the other pose, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, round to center. Inhale, hands to knees. Exhale, knees to chest. Coming into a supine butterfly position. Release your hands to the sides, palms up. Keep the knees bent and just bring the soles of the feet together and let the feet come to the floor as close to the middle of your body as you can. Allow the knees just to fall over to the sides. Now, if this is challenging on the lower back, you can bring your feet further away from your body or put your hands underneath your butt, palms down. Let's keep the left leg exactly as it is and coming into a supine tree pose. As you exhale, extend the right leg down the mat so that the left foot is nestled nicely into the right thigh. Activate that right leg, toes, knee, hip are all pointing up towards the sky. If you're not sure if your hips are square, take your hands to your hip points and see if they are. Sometimes the left hip is a little higher than the right in this position. Make your adjustments. And then let's extend the arms up overhead, palms up, back of the hands on the mat over our head. On an exhale, let's come back into the butterfly pose. So you take a breath in. And as you exhale, contract, feel that little bit of a tilt and bring the right foot to meet the left, and we're back into the butterfly pose. You can keep your arms where they are as long as you feel stable enough. As you exhale, extend that left leg down the mat, coming into tree pose on this side. And on the next exhale, extend the right leg down the mat. Okay, so for those who were with me the last couple of days when we were doing plow pose and shoulder pose, if your body is feeling nicely lubricated and warmed up, we're going to come into plow pose and then maybe shoulder stand if you feel like it. If you haven't been with me this week, maybe you're feeling a little creaky, you might want to come just into waterfall pose. So waterfall pose, you bring your hands underneath your butt. And then on an exhale, you simply lift your legs up like this and then relax into it. With your hands underneath your butt, your spine should be fully supported by the mat. If you're ready to come into plow pose or shoulder stand, remember what's important. tuck that chin. Okay? And once you get into position, you don't move your head from left to right. All right, so whatever you've chosen, we have a nice extended body. My hands are by my sides. Take a breath in. As you exhale, go ahead, lift the legs up. And then over, you can use your hands as support to bring you over. Come into cloud pose. Once you're there, bring those shoulders behind you. So you have a really nice long neck. And you absolutely have that chin tucked into the sternum or towards the sternum. You can choose if you want your legs straight or knees bent. You can choose if you want your hand to support your back or simply clasp behind you. You can even grab your toes if you want. What's important is that it should feel good. If it doesn't, you need to adjust the pose. Maybe don't come into it so deep. The shoulders should be, you should feel the weight on the back of the shoulders. Okay, you can choose to stay here, or you can come into shoulder stand. Bring your hands to your lower back. Bend that right knee, and then extend the right leg up towards the sky. Think about bringing your hip points in the direction of the head. Keep lifting that right toe, right leg up until the left leg comes off the mat, and then you release it up towards the sky. So both legs now are extended, and you're reaching all the way up to the soles of your feet. You're not dumping any weight anywhere. We're only going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's important when you come out that you keep your chin tucked. So bend both knees. Feel the weight in your hands of your hips now as you lower the hips down a little bit. Roll out. If you like, you can do a spinal twist here. If you're in the waterfall pose, go ahead, bend your knees, roll out. And if you feel really good and comfortable, your back is fine, go ahead, extend first one leg and the other as you come into Savasana. If you feel you need to do a spinal twist, go ahead. Sometimes it's even nice in this supine position to gently roll the head from left to right. If you felt a little bit of tension in the shoulder stand. And then once you feel that nice release, just enjoy the Savasana. And let's come out of our Savasana, which really means that all we're doing now is switching our focus and awareness. So let's bring our hands to our belly. Feel the movement of our breath here. And then doing our best to keep that beautiful, slow, rhythmic breath. Let's tell our mind to tell our toes to move. Let's tell our mind to tell our ankles to move and rotate. And continue on to movement of knees and hips. Fingers and wrists. Elbows, shoulders. Hips and spine. Neck. And then all together, let's roll over on the right hand side or left side. And stay here. And then with help of your hands, take a breath in, and as you exhale, sit up. And find a nice, comfortable, steady seated position. Bringing our hands to chin mudra, eyes are closed. Put a big smile on your face. Yay! Get a good practice today. And then inhale, hands to heart center. Turn the pranava one time, take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, going down to the teacher. And inhale, let's come up. Eyes are open, back into full awareness. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Welcome back, Emma. So nice to see you.